What's up, guys, and welcome back to our EWR series with a new generation. We're on the January 4th, 1993. Oh, we should be in the Tokyo Dome for the first episode of Raw. We're not, but here we are. We're going to run the first episode of Raw on this exciting day. So we're going to quickly show you, Phil. I have brought in some new people because, you know, it's a new generation. We're going to bring in some new people. Let's see who I brought in from the top of my head, who I recognize as new. Bart Gunn and Billy Gunn. It's a cowboy. So we've now got the Smoking Guns on our roster. They're both faces. And we have Booker T and Stevie Ray as Harlem Heat. We have the British Bulldog we brought back. Wait, or is he? Was he already there? I can't mind when he left in '93, but I think we brought the Bulldog back. Yeah, because I haven't given him a gimmick. He's going to be an old school face. We've got a Crush, who's already here, so I don't know why I'm pointing him out, because I'm stalling for time while finding other new people. Jeff Jarrett, as of course country music singer Jeff Jarrett, the best Jeff Jarrett. We have Jerry Lawler was already here. Express, Reno Reagans, the Red Rooster, Martel Steiners were here, Skinner, the Genius, the Kamikaze Kid. Need to check still if this is Waltman. I think it is. But yeah, I don't think I brought in anyone else. Oh no, the Shining Star of the Caribbean, Savio Vega. But anyway, there we go. So we're going to debut first episode of Monday Night Raw. Now we're not going to replicate the real episode, because that, for example, had main event angle between Doink the Clown and Crush, preceded by the Undertaker being Damien Demento. So we're not going to do that. We're going to front load this show. So our big rivalry at the moment, our hottest rivalry, is definitely Yokozuna Undertaker. As you can see, we've got these other ones these ones are more sort of outside of Bret Hart and Razor. Like Yokozuna Undertaker starts at the Rumble, really. Perfect Flair is a Rumble rivalry, and Luger Savage. So I think we should, like, our main event should be a big match, I think. So you know, let's actually do a match that was the tag team main event of the real Royal Rumble. Or no, this was the main event of Survivor Series, wasn't it? It was the tag team match. Never mind. I don't want to rebook the same match. Let's have Bret and another top face. Oof. And we're not going to have Hogan on it, on the first episode anyway. Or actually, I'm not sure actually what I want to book for our first main event. I'm going to start from the beginning. And we're going to have an interview to open the show, where Razor Ramon is going to talk about Bret Hart. To continue feud. Then following that, I'd like to have a match. Let's see. It's a normal singles match to open the show. So this is the first ever match on Raw, so we kind of want something good. I can't remember what the real one is. Oh, I want to have Jeff Jarrett be the first match on Raw. I'll debut him first, I think. Yeah, so we'll have a debut angle. Single debuts by a limo? Well, I like the idea of Jeff Jarrett coming out of a limo. And we're gonna have Jeff Jarrett get introduced by Tennessee Lee as his new talent. And we're going to have a match. Singles, JEWF, JARRETT can face off against who? Duggan. I didn't realize we still had Duggan. Oh god. What time to be alive. We sort of have... Jeff Jarrett Coco Beware is actually probably a pretty alright match. For like an episode of TV, I mean. Not for like a pay-per-view or anything. Yeah, it's Jeff Jarrett versus Coco Beware. No title. Jarrett wins. There we go. Jeff Jarrett cleanly. Aftermath none. Purpose is to put Jarrett over. So there we go. The first match on Raw is Jeff Jarrett being Coco Beware. Let's see. What can we have as our main event of the first ever episode of Raw? Okay, so Lex Luger's not debuted yet, so we're not going to use him until he shows up at the Rumble. So maybe Perfect, Flair, Yokozuna and Undertaker? And like a tag match? That seems like it would get insanely good ratings. Let's do that. Yeah, we're one to front load this first episode, and everyone will be like, oh my god, Raw is the best TV show. And I'm like, psych, this isn't what it's going to be like every week. So that would be Ric Flair, Yokozuna versus Ric Flair is feuding with Mr. Perfect. And he's going to feud with The Undertaker. I was going to say this because I've not established why they're feuding yet. No. I've changed my mind far too many times already. Should it just be a Bret Hart, like, singles match to main event the first one? That kind of makes sense. That does seem like what you would do is have a big Bret Hart win to close the show. So anyone who, like, is watching for the first time is like, oh, this Bret Hart lad's really good, isn't he? Who could Bret Hart wrestle? We could do the Champion v Champion match, which they actually did at Survivor Series 92. It wasn't that good, actually. Ted DiBiase could work. Yeah, let's do Bret Hart versus Ted DiBiase. A sort of champion versus champion then. Should we put the title on the line? Yeah, why not? Bret wins. Bret Hart cleanly. After the match, Razor Ramon running attacks Bret. The purpose is to put Bret over, or let's not put on a good match. I want those two to have a really good match. Let's go back to earlier in the show. Let's have an interview with Marty Jannetty about Shawn Michaels. Just to kind of see how he does on an interview segment. Continue their feud. Let's have another angle. Let's have a confrontation between The Undertaker and Yokozuna. How'd that work for? Okay, wait, I've got an idea. So, yeah, we're gonna have a caller. So, wait, can I have them? I want like the manager to. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. Wait, manager, worker, no, I don't like that. Maybe the two managers argument? So like, Paul Bearer and Fuji having an argument about whether Yokozuna or the Undertaker is Bear? Yeah, that kind of works. So, Mr. Fuji, Paul Bearer, Yokozuna, and the Undertaker. So that can then be an actual match of the Rumble. So Rumble, the WWF title match, which is Bret, Hart versus Razor, Ramon. Actual Royal Rumble itself, which Hulk Hogan wins. Sad face, but it works for the story we're doing. And then Undertaker versus Yokozuna. I think that's all I want to pick so far. To have a tag title feud. Steiner Brothers versus Money Inc. Okay. Let's have Rick, Scott defeat the Beverleys. I did that last week, didn't I? I think I did. I don't like that I can't check the history. That always annoys me. If I think I did it, I'm not going to do it. I'll do some more singles, I guess. Or could I have another angle and debut another wrestler? That could work. So Jack Tunney gets asked by... I mean, Bulldog's too big a name for that, really. All else I've got is a tag. That kind of works. I could see that as like, no. I feel like I'm changing my mind like 700 times about what I'm booking. Singles. Let's go for Big Boss Man. Against... like a mid-card heel or lower. Red Rooster. None. Boss Man wins. None. Aftermath, none. Purpose. Put Boss Man over. Double check that is the right level. Yeah. What level is Rooster? Lower mid. Okay. Oh god, I forgot we had him. Oh, I'm not doing that rivalry. Oh, I just need a minimum of 8. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have to book the whole thing. Oh well, we're going to book the whole thing anyway. Yep, good old-fashioned interview with Flair about Mr. Perfect. Flair. I'm going to add a little... I like adding a little asterisks to match of confirmed happening, so obviously the Royal Rumble's going to happen. But like, you know, whenever I confirm a match in storyline, I like marking it just so I can remember, so I don't end up booking, you know, 3 different angles where the same match gets confirmed. I think we should have a 40 figure angle. Where Funny Jack Tunney is going to announce that he's going to be Britt Razor. Before that, we can give Razor a big win to justify it. So let's have Razor beat someone good. Singles. Razor Ramon. We want like a kind of high up face. Not Hogan, obviously. Luger, no, because he's heel. Oh, we could make it Marty and have Shawn attack him. Nah, Marty's not really high enough. He was like a decent level upper mid card face. Perfect. Actually, yeah, you know what? Perfect works quite well for that. So we're going to have a singles match, and it's going to be Mr. Perfect versus Razor Ramon. Slight result, Razor Ramon wins. We're going to have a by interference, and the run-in will be Ric Flair. Select aftermatch, 2-on-1 on Mr. Perfect. Select purpose. Put Razor over. And then following this, we'll have a little interview where Bret is going to talk about Razor after he's announced as his challenger. There we go. We've done a good job of establishing what the main thing is. Yay. That works quite well as our first episode of Raw. I'm quite happy with that. So let's run this show and see how we get. How we do. So Ron Bartlett, I'll probably replace him. Razor Ramon debuted his new gimmick. He got a positive response. That's good to hear. Cuts his little promo, getting an 88. A 67 for Tennessee Lee, unveiling Jarrett as the country singer that got a negative response. These people don't know what they want. And then after the match, Jeff Jarrett defeats Coco Beware. Coco Beware didn't sell very much. That's weird. But 49, that's a bit of a lame, bit of a letdown, bit of a dud apparently. Here it comes, the figure 4 leg lock, yay! Yourself, don't use Coco Beware ever again. Marty backstage talks trash on Shawn Michaels. Mr. Fuji and Paul Bearer argue over who's better, Yokozuna and Undertaker, setting that match up. We have a 52, oh no, for a Big Boss Man versus Red Rooster. Blah 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 blah. 2.999999 for a Big Boss Man's Spine Buster. That sounds pretty good. Not a good match. Again, Red Rooster didn't sell very much. That's very interesting. Flair talks trash about Mr. Perfect. Again, an 89. The promos are good at least. Oh, this match saved the day. 3.25 star rating. There we go. Not bad. 82% overall rating. 80% crowd reaction. 85% match quality. Pretty happy for that for a TV show. Jack Tunney announces Bret and Razor. Oh, I think it's 55. That's a bit lame. Bret hypes up his match. Getting a 93. So Bret can do promos quite well. That's good to know. Main event of the first ever Raw is a 2.75 star match. Damn. So Bret Hart gets a sharpshooter to win. Razor Ramon comes down and he hits Bret Hart and then hits the Razor's Edge on him. That gets an 80. 85 crowd reaction. 71 match quality. That's quite interesting. I thought that would maybe be the other way around. So 73 for the first show. Let's see how let's got our Extreme Male. WCW signed Eddie Chan and not just that people. 5.67 for Monday Night Raw. 5,013 people attended, and we made $250,000. Well, not $250,000, 200 grand. Big Boss Man and Ted Red Rooster didn't click. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Let's clear all those. But there we go. There's our first episode of Raw done. Let's see what do they say about the ratings. I have nothing to report. Oh, that's good, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we'll be back next time with our next episode of WWF Superstars. Let's see, how did that compare to our last show? Where's the event history? There we go. Oh, the exact same rating. Oh, that's very interesting. So we had 8 for segments for Superstars and 11 for Raw. Okay. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like. If you have any suggestions for like people who would fit into the new generation, I'm always happy to hear them. If you have any like comments or that, leave them as well. What's the other stuff I do? Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in whatever I upload next. Bye.